This evening, two of our deputies responded to a suspicious person call. Upon arrival, they were met by a Hispanic male, identified as Moises Martinez, later identified as Moises Martinez. The individual produced a pistol and began firing towards our deputies. He did strike one of them, injuring him. The other deputy was able to return fire, but he does not believe that he struck Martinez. At that point, other units that were in the area quickly responded, and thanks to their swift action to make sure they applied a tourniquet and make sure that they were able to get him into a patrol car. They felt that was the quickest way to get him to medical care. We're able to take him to a hospital. I did check in with him right now. Thanks to God, he's in good spirits. He's okay. He's going to survive his injuries. He is an 18-month veteran of the Sheriff's Department, but he has previous law enforcement experience of approximately 8 years with another law enforcement agency. He received at least 2 wounds to his hands, 1 to the back. Thankfully, his body armor saved him. It didn't penetrate, and he also received a graze wound to the left side of his cheek. But he gave me a thumbs up. I spoke to him. He's conscious. He's communicating, so we're relieved. He's communicating with family right now. The suspect, a Hispanic male, once again, Moises Martinez, we are told has 2 active open felony warrants. Obviously, this individual is still on the run. We consider him to be armed and dangerous. We have a lot of law enforcement out here. We're also conducting the scene investigation, but we ask anyone that's in the area just to remain in their homes right now and report any suspicious activity. We're going to be releasing a photo of Martinez here momentarily. As soon as this is over, we'll send it through our HCSO media platforms so we could get that out. But Moises Martinez, and so that's the information we have. I do want to just emphasize this is still preliminary. It's still a dynamic scene out here, and and part of the information is fragmented. But we're out here, and we're going to continue to chase for this individual to make sure that the community is okay. This individual already shot at least 1 or 2 deputies. We'll get those details, but injured 1 already. So we feel obviously that this is a very serious individual that's on the run already with 2 previous felony warrants. So again, speaks to the dangerousness of the job of a peace officer, and thank God our deputy is well right now and is going to recover fully. The other deputy, to our knowledge, was not injured in any way. Any questions? By the time I walked over here, I did not get that information. We'll check what we hear. So as far as we know, he's still on the run. We'll confirm that momentarily. Briefly in Spanish, esta noche respondimos a una llamada de un tipo sospechoso. Al llegar, se encontraron a un individuo, un hombre hispano, a Moisés Martínez. Confrontó a los oficiales, le disparó por lo menos a uno de los oficiales, lo valió. El oficial va a estar bien, el oficial Barragán. The deputy's name is Deputy Barragán. He's going to be okay, pero sí recibió heridas a sus manos, a su espalda también. Tenía su chaleco de protección, gracias a Dios que lo protegió. Y voy a confirmar ahorita si ya lo localizamos. Okay, I'm told right now that he has just been detained, so I don't know the details of where he was detained or if it was without incident and all that. Nos dicen que el sospechoso, el Moisés Martínez, ya estaba en búsqueda por 2 cuentas felonías, 2 órdenes de arresto antes de que pasó este incidente. Entonces estamos en búsqueda, gracias a Dios que ya lo localizamos también para poder hacerlo responsable de los hechos.
¿Dónde estaba el sujeto en el momento y qué fue lo que generó el enfrentamiento?
Recibieron una llamada cuando llamaron a la llamada de un tipo sospechoso que estaba en la comunidad. Cuando llegaron a investigar es cuando el tipo sacó una arma y les disparó a los oficiales. A 2, pero por lo menos a 1 valió, el otro pudo regresar disparos, pero no hirió al individuo.
Sure. What were the charges on those warrants, and are they being executed today?
I'm not sure exactly what those warrants were. We believe they were 2 felony warrants. Felony for robbery. At least one of them was for robbery. And my knowledge, they were responding to a suspicious person call at the location. I don't know what led to that initial call, but that's what they were responding to. It's one of our contract neighborhoods. It's one of our contract deputies. I also want to commend the responding deputies. We had several people that were here on unrelated investigative matters, and they quickly responded to the scene. One of our deputies was really quick. Her and her partner were able to apply tourniquets on our deputy as well, which we think was helpful. And also, as they got support from a Precinct 1 Deputy Constable Rosen's office as well, that helped them get him to medical care quickly.
Can you spell Martinez's name?
Moises, I have it as M as in Mary, O-I-S-E-S. Martinez, M-A-R-T-I-N-E-Z. And our deputy's name, it's my understanding, last name Barragan, B as in boy, A-R-R-A-G-A-N. 18-month veteran of the sheriff's office, and again, he was in good spirits. He was joking a little bit. He's got kind of a light beard, and he was grazed in his face, and he said, "Thank you, Sheriff, for opening up our facial hair policy, because I think it caught part of the bullet." And it's nice to be able to look now and make light of it a little bit, but again, this is very serious, dangerous matter, and I'm glad we got this individual in custody, obviously with 2 pending felony warrants already, and now having shot at 2 deputies here. This individual clearly was not in a good place right now, and I'm glad our deputies intervened, because who knows what else he could have done tonight.
So the 2 deputies riding in the same car, or were they in separate cars?
I'm not sure if they were in separate cars, is what I'm being told. Yeah, separate cars.
Was this a home or an apartment they were responding to?
It was on the street, a roadway. I don't know, again, what prompted the initial suspicious person call. We'll tighten that up as well. Part of this is still a little bit fragmented with the active search that was just happening. So we'll confirm all those pieces. I'm just trying to give a rough timeline right now of the initial information that we had.
And the officer's first name?
I don't know the first name. I just know it's Deputy Barragan. He was visiting with family, and again, I'm just glad he was in good spirits, and I thanked him for wearing his body armor, which is something that sometimes, especially with our hot weather, sometimes people take it off, but he did the right thing, and he was relieved. It actually stopped it from penetrating his back. He showed me the bruise on his back, so he was very happy, and his family was very relieved. And we thank everybody for the messages and the outpouring of support that we always get in support of law enforcement here in Harris County.
Sheriff, was the second deputy is the one who was able to fire at
Yes, the second deputy that was with him at the scene, thankfully he had somebody at least offer some cover and be able to return fire. And so, we think obviously that bought enough time to get the individual to flee. And you see he was on the run for quite a bit now. And so we're glad we were able to locate him without any further harm to anyone.
You don't know where the person was detained?
I'm not sure. We'll release a photo here momentarily of Martinez, the possible suspect.
And just one deputy injured?
One deputy's injured. Believe he's approximately 35 years of age, our deputy. Any other questions? ¿Alguna pregunta?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all.